Hey guys, King of Charmanders here. Today I'll be your judge, your jury, and your analyst. And today I bring to you the best pink Rathian guide, all attacks, tips, and tricks. And really quick, let's go over the pink Rathian event details. And remember, this is local time, so this is going to be your time when these start. It runs from October 9th to October 15th, and pink Rathian will appear in forest biomes and be a rare spawn on Monday, October 9th, 9 AM to Friday, October 13th, 4:59 PM, and it will be available for those who completed Chapter 9 of the main story. And pink Rathian will be easier to find on Friday, October 13th, 5 PM to 8 PM, Saturday, October 14th, 1 PM to 4 PM, and Sunday, October 15th, 1 PM to 4 PM. And players Hunter rank 11 and above can encounter pink Rathian.
He's changing. A new form?
I really need the new season of Dragon Ball Super to come out soon, or just like be announced soon. It's been way too long. Also, Super Saiyan God Rose is absolutely amazing and looks beautiful, and it's perfect for this video as far as the anime reference. But of course, for this difference as well. The difference between Rathian and pink Rathian is pink, of course. It is more aggressive than its original version, just like Black Diablos and Diablos. It has more attacks than the original version, unlike Black Diablos. So unlike Black Diablos, it had the same moveset as the original one, but this one has more attacks, which is why I'm making this video. Pink Rathian's Monster Guide entry. It's a flying wyvern species only found in forest biomes, and its weaknesses are thunder and dragon. Its breakable parts are its head, back, left wing, right wing, and its tail, which is severable. Its main characteristics, it is a variant of Rathian. Cherry colored scales, I'm just going to call it pink. Seriously, it's pink. And its useful information. It displays different behavior than its original. In other words, it has more attacks. It has more tail attacks, it has a powerful breath attack, which is probably the most specific one out of all of the entries that I've ever seen as far as a monster entry guide. And its head, wings, and tip of the tail are its weak spots. And here's an important note. Make sure you have the equipment skill Evade Extender at least at level 1 or higher. This will make your life a hell of a lot easier for pink Rathian battles, especially if you're melee. And now we have pink Rathian's attacks. We have the Flying Wyvern Special at number 1, the Tail Sweep. Pink Rathian will spin and swing its tail at you, sweeping the area in front. And its signal is pink Rathian will look behind it before it swings its tail. You can dodge this by dodging to the opposite side of the tail swing before it hits, either rolling left or right, or you can roll backwards. And here's a note, usually it does this move when you are behind pink Rathian. So if you're standing behind it, it will usually do this move, it'll look behind it and attempt to sweep you with its tail. And at number 2 we have the classic tail uppercut. Pink Rathian will do a backflip and try to hit you with its tail. And its signal, this happens during flight, so this attack is gonna perform this attack while it is flying. Pink Rathian will face you, lower its head, and raise its wings before it does a backflip. If you looked at it in real time, as you see, it lowers its head and then it will do a backflip. You can dodge this by rolling left or right. Note, if you are hit by this move, you will take poison passive damage. The tip of its tail is poisonous, it says in its monster guide entry, and if you're hit by its tail, you will take poison damage. But as you see here, yes, lower its head, raise its wings, and boom, it will do a backflip. At number 3, we have the Tail Shoryuken, the Rising Dragon Fist. I didn't know what else to call it, so you know what? In homage to Street Fighter, here you go, Shoryuken. Pink Rathian will do a diagonal backflip and hit you with its tail. And the signal, it happens when it's on the ground. Pink Rathian will turn its head with its mouth open and step into a wide squat. As you see here on the example, it steps wide and then boom, it shall perform its move. You could dodge this by dodging backwards. Note, if you're hit by this move, you might take poison damage. I haven't been hit by it, so I can't attest, but it uses the tip of its tail, so I'm assuming it will do poison damage. And at number 4, we have the Bite. Pink Rathian will try to bite you and take a chunk out of your soul. Its signal, pink Rathian will open its mouth and raise its head before it tries to bite you. You can dodge this by dodging backwards and to the left or right. And the signal for this move is very similar to number 3. The key difference is that it raises its head. At number 5, we have the Snake Bite. Pink Rathian will do a slither motion with its head and try to bite you. And for its signal, Pink Rathian will open its mouth and raise its head and wings before it tries to bite you. You can dodge this by dodging to the left or right. And the signal for this move is very similar to number 4. The key difference is that it raises its wings along with its head. And number 6, we have the running tackle bite. This thing really likes to try to bite you. Pink Rathian will run towards you and try to bite you. It's that simple. And for its signal, Pink Rathian will look straight at you with its mouth open. Seriously. It's gonna look straight at you. Its head is straight, it will not raise or anything like that. Bam! The neck is straight, the head is straight, and then it will try to charge at you. You can dodge this by dodging to the left or right. It's pretty easy to do, dodge left or right, but yeah, this is one of its easier attacks. But it's fast, so just be careful. Number 7, my lucky number, we have the flying snake bite. Pink Rathian will fly towards you and try to bite you in a slither motion. And this signal is done while it is flying. Pink Rathian will spread its wings while in flight before it tries to bite you. You can dodge this by dodging to the left or right. And here's a note. Sometimes Pink Rathian will land after using this attack, so you can whale land a little bit after it lands. And now we move on to the fire elemental attacks. At number 8, the fireball. Pink Rathian will shoot a fireball at you. And here's its signal. Pink Rathian will raise its head and swing it high with a trail of fire coming out of its mouth. This is the obvious one. Trail of fire, boom, fireball attack. You can dodge this by dodging to the left or right. Here's a note. Pink Rathian will shake its head after its attack, leaving it vulnerable for a short amount of time. So attack it while it's shaking its head, and you could probably get 1 or 2 hits in before it's done. And what's better than 1 fireball? 3 fireballs. The triple fireball fire elemental attack. Pink Rathian will shoot 3 consecutive fireballs at you, which means it'll shoot 3 straight. And its signal, Pink Rathian will raise its head and swing it high without a trail of fire coming out of its mouth. This is similar to number 8. It's just there's no fire coming out of its mouth. You can dodge this by rolling left or right, but you have to do it 3 times. And here's a weird note. Sometimes it will miss the second fireball, so be careful. Don't get complacent. It will also sometimes do this attack while you aren't in front of it, so it'll miss everything. I don't know why it's done this twice to me. I'm on the side hacking away at it, and for some reason, it's still doing the fireball attack. But yeah, take advantage of this. And at number 10, we finally are at its end. The Final Flash, its powerful breath attack. I just want to call it the Final Flash because, you know, Dragon Ball Super reference. Yeah. If you know what you know. Pink Rathian will shoot a powerful breath attack that lights the area around it on fire. And its signal, Pink Rathian will step back twice. It's going to take 2 steps back and have a trail of blue fire coming out of its mouth. 2 steps back and a trail of blue fire. It's going to use this powerful attack. You can dodge this by rolling left or right. And here's a note. Touching the fire left after the attack will cause passive burn damage to you. It's only a little bit, like 4 points per second if you don't have fire resistance, but still, do not touch. If it's on fire, do not touch it. And here's a bonus attack, the Roar, our favorite move. Pink Rathian will roar and stun you for a few seconds. This does no damage. And here's the signal. Pink Rathian will take a deep breath and pull its head back before it lets out the roar. You can dodge this by rolling anywhere before it lets it out. If you guard with sword and shield, this attack will knock you back. You can parry this attack with the longsword if you're a longsword user, and if you're a certain distance away from this attack, it won't actually affect you at all. I'm using a regular Rathian example here because I don't actually have Pink Rathian footage for dodging the roar. And here are my tips and tricks for Pink Rathian. As you see in the example shown, Pink Rathian will jump into flight mode sometimes. So as you see here, it'll jump into flight mode and start using its aerial attacks. So just keep that in mind. As I mentioned before, Evade Extender level 1 will make your life easier. Seriously, it's worth having level 1 on here just so you could dodge it, and it makes your life a lot easier. If you are a melee user, try to stay behind Pink Rathian, as a lot of its attacks will make it turn around to face you. So it's going to turn around and face you with a lot of its attacks, so if you're a melee user, try to stay behind it or close behind it. If you're using ranged weapons, target its wings first, then the head, back, or tail. If this thing goes into flight and you manage to take out its wings, it will go down. So that's why you want to target the wings first, then the head, back, or tail. Don't get greedy, it's better to dodge versus taking damage and having used potions. This thing's a lot more aggressive than the pink one, than the regular one, and the pink one has a lot more attacks. So yes, it's better to dodge. And Pink Rathian is really hard to find. In 5 hours of driving and hunting, I only found 3, so it's not worth searching unless you really want to get a few kills in before Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll spawn a lot more Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you want to hunt a lot, go then. Don't do it before then. It's a lot of time unless the FOMO is really getting to you. And do me a huge favor, please like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. This took a lot of time, and I wanted to make sure I get this guide out for those of you that need it. Again, do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and comment for YouTube algorithm, and I will see y'all on the next one.